You know what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Hot 97, your boy HipHop Mike in the building with a special guest who I've been super patient to sit with. He's a busy guy, but he's here tonight. D1 is in the building.
Man, it's official, man. I'm on Hot 97, mama. I made it. You heard me?
You done been on a lot of big platforms going crazy, man.
I know, bro, but this one's special, bro. Because you're a real dude.
Man, come on. It's genuine love.
I mean that.
So where are you coming from now? Because I know you was in town. Did you dip out of town and come back?
Yeah, I was in town. I was doing some press. I got a new album out. It's called God and Girls. You heard me? So I've been going crazy, man, doing a lot of press with that. I just had a show in Detroit, day before yesterday, and then I performed at the Black Music Honors, this huge awards show in Atlanta the day before that. So the album doing numbers independently, bro. Crazy doors opening up. I got some major labels that's been reaching out, and some huge people who are like household names in hip hop that's really reaching out to me personally, want to do deals right now, and it's just a fun time, bro. So I'm making New York like my second home. You heard me? I'm from New Orleans, but I'm out here because this where the industry is.
Well, I think you do a lot of different things too with the industry. It's hard to really pinpoint what your favorite is, because I know you do some hosting, you do the music. I mean, you're basically an Instagram celebrity at this point too. You're an influencer in that capacity. What got you started with it, and what really made you want to be in entertainment just in general?
Man, I really started rapping because I knew the power that words had, bro. Tonight, if we're gonna talk, let's keep it all the way real with each other.
All right.
You know what I mean?
I love it.
like I really hope that this interview offends some people. You know? I hope this interview makes some people mad, but I also hope that this interview will inspire some people and enlighten some people.
I love it.
So I got into hip hop because I saw that a lot of rappers were great rappers, but they were not great leaders.
Okay.
And because they weren't great leaders, I was seeing how the power that they had with these words that they put together was leading people down the wrong path in life, bro. My best friend got murdered, you know what I mean? And all we did growing up was want to be like our favorite rappers and emulate their lifestyle, you know? So if they leading us down the wrong path, and if we don't have many role models, then we following the examples of what our favorite rappers talking about. And next thing you know, when we get caught up and we doing 10 years, 20 years, or we get caught and we got a gun to our head, where's your favorite rapper at that point? They don't tell you what to do in that situation. So that made me want to be a rapper, bro. I went to college and I graduated and I got a job. You know, I had a 9-to-5. I was a teacher.
Really?
I was a middle school teacher, bro.
That's wild.
Yeah, and
I can see it, but that's wild.
Yeah, no, I was a teacher, bro. And while I was a teacher, that's when I realized, I said, bro, this is cool being in the classroom, but man, if I could blow up as a rapper, I would have so much potential to influence the masses and just try to steer them in the right direction, bro. So what I'm doing, everybody not supposed to like me, bro. If everybody like me, that mean I'm doing something wrong.
No, I'm learning more and more that the more genuine and positive you are, the more people really try and tear you down, bro. Like, I've been on some positive thinking, like, you know, forward motion, just do the right thing vibes for a while. And like, the more I'm publicly talking about it, the more I'm like, yo, be positive, like, it's not that serious. People really try and knock you off. I'm blocked on Instagram right now because somebody wouldn't let me, because I wouldn't let somebody come on my live and they got tight.
And they blocked you?
And they started reporting me from mad pages, all this. Oh. And I'm like, because I'm talking to somebody else about positive stuff and they just have agendas. People got agendas.
People got agendas. And I'm not here to push anybody's agenda. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on a mission in this rap game, bro. And we don't know how long we got down here. You know, as a rapper, your life expectancy is real short. It's like being in the NBA. They say you got 3.5 years if you're the average NBA player. So while I'm on this microphone and while I'm actually putting out music that has people listening, man, I got to say something that's going to pour life into you, bro. The problem in hip-hop is this, dog. Like, people forced poison on us for a long time. They forced a lot of poison on us.
They still doing it.
They got us beefing with each other. They got us hating each other. They got us valuing the wrong things, jewelry, you know, cars, sleeping with your baby mama. Like, our morals are twisted. But they did it for so long that they got us. And what I mean is, now they made us develop an appetite for the poison. Yeah. So now we actually crave the poison, and we're like, man, give me more of that. Let me hear more of that music. Like, let me consume more of that. And that's the part that I see. I'm just like, oh my goodness. Somebody got to be bold enough to say, like, yo, I don't dislike you, but listen to what you're saying and listen to the effect that your music is having on people. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna do that? So you know, I'm not one to point fingers. I'm one to try to be the change.
What's your approach in being that change? Because I see you do a great job with it, but we're also like, and I say we because I try and approach interviews the same way you approaching the music. It's just putting genuine people back in position. But there's so much against it, and I find a lot of struggle as far as like a radio host. The bigger I guess I get as a host, the more and more people kind of expect certain things from you. They assume your lifestyle, stuff like that. And it's easy to get caught up in that whirlwind. Like you said, drink the poison. How do you stay grounded through all this? And like, what really is the focus? Do you have to disconnect at some point?
Yeah, I drive myself crazy trying to impress him, you, him, her. I drive myself crazy. So instead, I just try to impress one person, God.
That's it.
That's all I do. I just try to impress God. I'm like, God don't want me to be on this microphone and have no weak bars. God don't want my album to be whack, so I gotta have dope music. But God also don't want me misleading His children. You know what I'm saying? And not being a great leader out here. So I just try to do that, man. Cause I've been through the depression before. Hip hop brought me into depression.
I'm looking at all the cameras for that one.
Brought me into depression, bro, because I was like, how can I make music that's gonna make everybody accept me? And then as soon as I think I do it, all of a sudden I realize, no, that didn't get it. So I got to do something different. Then I'm looking at myself in the mirror thinking, well, this isn't enough. I'm not enough. Then I get on Instagram. This person got more followers than me. This person doing more shows than me. And bro, I was really in depression. I was contemplating suicide at one time, bro.
I believe it.
Literally.
This game is crazy.
You know that, man. You know that, bro. And dealing with fame is weird as well because, like you said, the expectations that come along with it, bro. When your family members start to call you D1 instead of David, my real name is David.
Okay.
When you raised me my whole life and now you call me D1 all the time, you know, that feels weird because it's like, do you still look at me as the young man who you raised, or do you look at me as, oh, he's a celebrity now, so we gotta treat him accordingly, man. Seeing people in my family go on social media and talk bad about me because they feel like I should be doing more for them. You know what I mean? That stuff hurt, man. That stuff hurt. And you don't have anybody to vent to a lot of times because they look at it like, how you gonna complain, bro? You on Hot 97, bro. You always on the plane. You traveling, doing shows, and people don't get it, bro. So
it'd be lonely, especially when your agenda really is to bring genuine people around, because I feel like the deeper you get into the music stuff too is less and less people that you can really trust. You gotta double check everything you doing, who you around, what you saying. It gets sketchy, and at a certain point, for me, what got me into it, and it seems like it's the same with you, is just genuinely being a fan of certain artists and messages, and you lose touch of being a fan a little bit. I feel like seeing the business and knowing who's about what.
Yeah, bro, being a fan. I remember those days. That's when it was fun.
It was a long time ago.
That's when it was fun, bro. Now it's just like, man, yeah, I can't be a fan because some of my favorite artists or industry executives or personalities who I looked up to from afar, I finally got to meet them, and when I met them, I was disappointed because I was like, this dude is lame. Well, this dude is awkward. This dude ain't as smart as I thought he was. You know what I'm saying? This dude just loaded all the time. I can't even have a real conversation
toasted
with him. Like, come on, man. So, I don't know, bro. Like, 5 times 4 is what?
20.
No, it's 37.
Is it?
It's 37.
How you do that?
That's just what it is. 5 times 4 is 37.
Is it?
It's really not. But watch this. That's how this industry is, bro. This industry will have you.
I mean, like, is it?
This industry will have you believe in so many lies.
It's true.
And these rappers will have you believe in so many lies that you'll start questioning what you really know in your head the whole time.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact. I was like D1 telling me it's 37, it's gonna be 37.
Right, and maybe it's 37. No, dog, 5 times 4 is 20. But when you in an industry where people make lies and garbage look so good and they make it look so appealing on Instagram and how they dress it up and what record labels do to manipulate the minds of the listeners.
It's wild.
Bro, that stuff is crazy, man. So just a dose of reality, yeah, bro, I do disconnect often. I don't have many genuine friendships in the industry because I didn't build my brand on BS. You know what I'm saying? So the people who rock with me in the industry, it's real love. If I ever post somebody on my IG or I feature them on a song or I'm on their song, you better believe that we really friends.
It's genuine.
You know? Yeah, it ain't just like, bro, just do this so we can both get some clout. You know, you got followers, I got followers.
Do you feel like you lose out a little bit not being mixy like that though? Because me personally, I see certain people that's mixy like that and it really works for them. And I'm like, I don't feel genuine. Like, I'm not the kind of person to be like, yo, what's up? Let me get a shout out. Repost this for me. But it's like, I see people do it and it works.
And it works for them. And it works for them to get clout. You know what I mean?
But it's not real.
But it doesn't work for them to get peace. I have internal peace, bro. That's priceless.
I'm working on it.
That's priceless, bro. And I have so much of it because it doesn't come from this industry. It don't come from being verified on IG. And once I realized that, that's where, bro, I'm not really the most political person in the world. I keep up with it and I vote, but I'm spiritual all day, every day, man. Because my relationship with God, that's the only thing that keep me grounded, bro. Because this industry is not designed to be your friend if you're a real one.
Yeah, that's a fact.
This industry is designed to make you go crazy or to make you become a slave to all the vanity that surrounds us.
Well said. Let me ask you this. Being an artist, right? What got you into hosting? Because you seem like a natural host, especially now knowing your education background, you teaching. Yeah. But like, what pushed you into being a host and how did that take off? Because I feel like the hosting really brought you to a different level too.
It did. It just showed that I don't just have a killer crossover, but I got a fire 3-point shot. You know what I'm saying? The hosting came about just because I have an engaging personality, bro, and I really care about people. So when I talk to someone, I don't care about talking about what I have going on. I want to pull stuff out of you because everyone has a story. And most people feel like their story isn't important, so they shut up and they be quiet. But I'm like, no, if I make you feel special, I can pull that out of you. That comes from when I used to be a teacher. Mm-hmm. You got those students in the classroom who man, that dude's smart. Man, that girl's smart. She got potential. I see the potential in them, but they afraid because they thinking, man, when I was in 4th grade and I raised my hand, people used to make fun of me if I ever got the answer wrong. So what did it do? It made me shut up, and now I don't talk anymore. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna pull that star student out of you. I'm gonna pull that fire out you. So being a host, it's just all about having fun, bro. Whenever this stuff is not fun to me, and I try to act like a rapper, and I try to get too serious, that's when my verses don't sound right, my hooks don't sound right. If I'm hosting, it sounds like I'm reading a script. But whenever I'm just like, man, smile, bro, laugh, have fun, make fun of somebody, but do it all out of love, have fun. Dog, it just come out priceless. And I'm from New Orleans. And when you're from New Orleans, you just got some magic, some special stuff, some sauce in you. You know what I mean?
Y'all also is fire at cooking too. Y'all got the real sauce and the metaphorical sauce.
Believe that, yeah.
What have been some of the highlights for you? Like, whether it be a rapper, as a host, like, what's been a moment that's kind of been like, wow, this is dope, and where do you plan to take this? Like, what's really gonna equate to success for you? Because I'm somebody who's, never stop, never settle. Right. I feel like you're the same. Is there a point where you would get to where you're like, I'm gonna completely disconnect and go live my life different?
Nah, right now, man, I'm in this industry. I'm in this game. For real. I feel like a soldier on a mission. That's why I keep some camouflage on me at all times. It just reminds me that, bro, I'm a soldier that's placed in this game. And some of the biggest highlights are when everyday people come up to me and say, bro, your music helped get me through a hard time. My new album that's out right now, God and Girls, this is my highest charting Billboard album ever. This album, people are like, I don't skip a song. I listen to it number 1 through 11. And when people tell me that, when people tell me this single or that single or this music video really, inspired me. Dude came up to me in Atlanta the other day. He said, D, I came to your concert 3 years ago in Atlanta, and my girl, who I wasn't with at the time, came to your concert too. And when we met again a few months later, we both had in common that we went to your concert. And that's what started our relationship off. Now we engaged, we getting married October 13th. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's be bringing people together, man.
Yeah, bro, I'm trying to build a community, man. Community of MVPs. That's the Mission Vision Posse. Like, that's my record label is Mission Vision Music. So the Mission Vision Posse, that's all my fans all around the country, bro. And when you form a community of people, it's like, yo, this is a lifestyle. This is bigger than just me, So that's the highlight, bro. I met a lot of celebrities, all my favorite, everybody on my list of GOATs, all my favorite rappers, met them all, except for Tupac,
Yeah.
DMX, met him, Love.
That's major.
Bucket List. Nas, met him.
Fire.
Bucket List. Juvenile from New Orleans. Met him.
That made sense. New Orleans.
People be sleeping on
said Juvenile. Yeah. You said Nas, Juvenile.
Real talk, bro.
Respect to Juvenile, though. That's major.
Yeah, bro. Lauryn Hill. Met Lauryn Hill. You know what I'm saying? Jada Kiss. Met Jada Kiss, and not just met, but had real interactions with these people, It's a lot. So I don't know. For some reason, that stuff doesn't mean more to me, though, than the average Joe, the person who nobody knows coming up to me or DMing me and telling me like, bro, your music means the world to me, or your music is what got me through college. You know what I'm saying? Or got me through my bid.
If you going off the energy, man, you get just different energies. Like I'm sure having a conversation with Lauryn Hill bring you to a different level also, but there's nothing like really moving people and helping people feel that same vibe. Cause like even being in radio, my certain situations of like going to shows, being able to bring my friends on stages that are like at Bonnaroo or Lollapalooza, you already know they be like, you know, it's a different feeling. Cause I remember my first time seeing big crowds like that. It's exciting. So to be able to do that for other people and be that as the motivating force in what you're doing is incredible, bro.
Yeah, so that stuff mean a lot to me, bro. And ultimately, if I can help people connect to their purpose in life, you know, through my music, through my interviews, through my energy and my hosting, then I feel like I did my job. Because everybody down here, we got gifts and we got talents, but we don't know how to use them a lot of times.
Nice.
You got social media telling you to use it one way. You got your mama and your teachers telling you to use it another way. You got the preacher telling you to use it another way. You got your internal gut telling you to do one thing, and you don't know what to do with it. And I'm just trying to be an example of showing people like, look, bro, this is how you're supposed to use your gifts and your talents to make money, but also to make the world a better place. And you could be at peace with yourself, and you won't be out here scrambling, trying to always impress everybody and fit in. And if I can help people connect with their purpose in life, I think I've done a good job.
Well, I think you're doing a great job, bro, and I certainly appreciate your time here. I mean, there's very few people in this game. Like, I don't know how I feel about spiritual worlds, all of it, but I do believe there's certain people that's out here on some angel vibes that's just able to kind of change the vibes for the people around them and really, you know, spark inspiration for people to really see it's possible to get to different levels in life. So you inspire the hell out of me as well as many other people that I've seen on Instagram, on TV, everywhere. And I appreciate your time, bro.
Thank you, dog. I'm a fan of yours. You know that. I told you that. I'm a fan of yours. Thank you so much, brother. And for everybody listening, you know, this won't be the last time you hear my voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, go listen to God and Girls right now out here.
D1 here to stay, man. Believe that. And I'm gonna be rocking with HipHop Mike the whole way. Trust that.
My man, D1 Music in the building, D1. However you want to call him, just don't call him Collect. I mean, maybe call him Collect. He'll answer. Hot 97.